Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Super GX in the building, and you know how we feeling. Today we are feeling an undefeated branded despia list from what's your name, bro?
My name's Ellis.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a tad salty. You know, he got me in the finals, so we good though. But yeah, let's see the spice. Let's see the spice.
So it's somewhat questionable for other decks, or other lists, but it's local. So
Oh, can you turn them around?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, you're good.
I play 3 Fallen of Albaz. So
right.
I've been thinking about cutting it out in 2. It's just against Cash and some other decks. It's been really good for breaking boards and making Mirror Jade.
Yeah.
So also just recycling purposes.
Yeah,
Albaz
I think you
really
definitely
good.
play 3.
Got 3 Albur for obvious reasons.
Okay, yeah.
The best cards in the deck. Yeah.
Literally, Stratos.
For the Alibers, I have opening.
Okay.
Even if I open with Alibers, sometimes I make ad lib and just swing for game. If it's D-barrier, just garbage like that comes up sometimes.
Okay.
3 Brain Fusion.
Yeah, gotta play it. Cards.
Very obvious
OP.
again. Have 1 Brain of Loss. That's normal. 1 Brain in red. 2 is not bad, but I like 1 just because I don't break that much. Retribution's great for the add back with the Serenir and Albion combo. Also, it's just great for setting it off Albion to negate and destroy special one.
Okay.
Hurts more decks than you might think. Next, I have the one of Cartesia. Such a good card.
Okay.
Have the one Albion for, like I said, the combo to dump and draw.
Yeah. The combo, yeah.
Then I have Kit, Adlib, and Tragedy.
Yeah, you guys weren't kidding when you said this deck plays so many what-ifs.
So, Kit, just another Aliber. I've come to like him more because I realize I have a lot more stuff to special summon and recycle back with Kashira.
Yep.
Adlib is good to get off the opening if you're stuck on a D-barrier to swing for game. And then also Scrapes, it helps the grind game because I didn't like it as much as I did Dramaturge, but earlier I actually recycled back a Banished Mirror Jade off it, so pretty good. Tragedy, I send off the Foolish Burial or, Fusion material for the freaking Tax Dragon. I got 2 Merc next. Good Hand Trap. Helped me negate a few things. It's good for Rinbrum. You can banish it to search the Cartesia or something else.
That almost got me in game 2.
Yeah, where Ash.
Yeah,
or not Ash.
You McCurriered my
your Shishao.
Shishao,
So it was like chain 4. If I didn't have Shishao, that would have screwed me. Or if I didn't have Mercurier, then I would have been screwed.
Yeah.
Then I played 2 Nib in the main. Just because I don't have a third, and also I like my list at 45. It's good for main decks. I don't play a whole lot of main decked board breakers or hand traps, so it's just good in case I get stuck going second, and it's also a light target for Albion, or I just use as discard fodder if need be. Next, I still play the Bastille package, which I know not a lot of people do, but
I think it's still good.
Lubellion is still a great card. I find myself using it going first or second because I like to make the beast for going second and popping, or going first and help setting up a board if I have to go down this line. Just the one of each I've found is fine because Serenir you can use as discard fodder or just for, like I said, your combos. Magmut's just a good searcher, especially when you go down the Rinbrum line going first. And then Jerusalem, just enough said about Jerusalem. And then it's great with the regained. So like if you're going, screw you, bye guys. So regain's just good for going first because if you get it off the beast and you just recycle Jerusalem over and over again with the beast to remove 2 cards. So just lots of good applications. I've been thinking about cutting the regain though.
Okay.
What got next? I still run the Fryfer package.
Okay. I've seen a lot of people cut it. But
a lot of people have cut it, but I've thought about cutting it. It's just been working for me, and I haven't gotten Dragoon or anything like that. So sometimes I find myself brick games. I don't have a third edge imp to get off the Fryfer patchwork, so it's kind of useless. But just the poly search is really good. So I've just been able to make a bunch of extra monsters with it. And then Guardian Chimera is just great.
Hell of a card, yeah.
Such a good card, man, and making it untargetable.
Another card you almost got me with.
3 fusion deployment because I'm either making the Albaz going second off it and then fusion summoning with their field, or just Cartesians. I don't have any other way to get to it.
Yeah,
so.
Card's broken. It's also really good going second. It's kind of like how like this card is how like Yazi is for me, because you can like get out Fallen of Albaz going second.
It's just such a good card. I have to remember. Foolish Burial, Send Off Tragedy, or Lubellion. Just anything like that. I don't play Sark because I don't like Sark. If all you're sitting off is the tragedy from it, then why don't you just play this card?
That makes sense.
Just my personal opinion. It's 2 Super Poly. I cut from 3-2 because tier limit's not as relevant, so you're not fusing off as many stuff, but it's still a great board breaker and going first. This is the only thing I really have mained for going second like that.
Fun fact, the card is terrible against Sword Soul, so we have that at least.
Yeah, I figured that out the hard way today because I had it, and I mean, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, like you literally can't do anything.
Comes up against Trap Tricks, other brand despia matchups. Just Cashier, it's come up a lot against, depending on what you have in the extra deck. And then I have, I thought I had a third Allure.
Uh-oh.
I guess I lost in Lord of Darkness, but this is supposed to be at 3.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I just run. I gotta double check this. I either had down Tube's account or I had it at 3. I really don't remember. We're about to check though.
Deck check.
Yeah, deck checking this. I had it at 3, so I lost one. That's just great.
Well, your deck was more consistent today. No wonder you won.
Oh boy.
Cheater. Nah, I'm playing. But
draw 2 and banish is great, especially if you're banishing like a tragedy, the Mercurial for additional search.
Yeah, but yeah.
Where's my third Allure? This could be like in the side deck. Extra Muddragon Guru for 2 Super Poly targets. I had put this guy back in because of Kashira.
Yeah, it's really good.
If I do play Dragoon, I may take out Super Poly, but I'm not quite sure yet. Or either that or the Edge Imp. So have those 2 guys. Some Spice I got off. I don't remember whose list I found this off of, but I like this because if I break down Poly and Bastiles for it, even though I have cut down my Bastille count. So if I'm going first and I draw just a handful of Bastiles and Poly, at the very least I can make this and have like a DPE. So yeah. It's also just really generic for the deck too. Then you have the Granganol for very obvious reasons. I mean, you gotta have the Cartesia fusion.
Card's actually kind of cracked, yeah.
I play only 1 Rinbrum. I found 1 is enough. You don't really need a second one, so you can either get it out of grave or you can just shuffle back with Lubellion.
Yeah, and then Cash is pretty much like worried about ripping other stuff anyways.
1 Berggren for the Merc Search because it's just giving you a free hand trap in the end phase. And so I also like sending off the Mirror Jade if you're going to negate it, because that way you can have Brand Retribution set to negate whatever your opponent's going to do and you shuffle this guy back.
Okay.
I also find myself making it off the kits. I still have Owl and Addison just because I've been thinking about switching out for Drixpelia because this guy doesn't come out as much. I did have to cut the Drixpelia for the Muddragon, but I've had this guy come out a few times. The only thing that keeps me from not getting him out is his lack of attack. So he often doesn't do a whole lot recently for the OTK. 2 Albion, that's fairly normal. He's your big guy, you're going to be fusing or sending him, so you want 2 of them.
Okay.
1 Lubellion, I know that a lot of people are playing Tubes, the Kashira, but there's not a lot of Kashira here at locals. And if they send off the Lubellion, that's fine, because I'm typically not going to be shuffling crap back.
Makes sense.
2 Mirror Jade, Cashier is mainly going to be yanking these guys out. It's also great for board removal because there's not a lot of stuff to actually get rid of stuff unless it's battle. But I've run Branded Beast, so that works as well. But if I can't make them, Mirror Jade's just solid. Quartus, because he's still really easy to make and you can make him off the Granganol. I don't like Proskinion. I feel like he has more value in terms of going first or second because you can just make all their attacks 0.
That makes sense, yeah.
1 Tax Dragon. I really missed the second one, but I barely even find myself making him anymore. And when I do, it's usually has Super Poly, so
Yeah, that makes sense. And then you playing one baits Castira hard because in a lot of situations they feel like they need to like take it.
yeah, it's either gonna be the Masquerade or the Lilian most of the time if it's not the Guardian Command. This card has won me so many games today. Still good. Still the whole reason why I play Edgimp. Just board breaker and it draws you, and he can't be targeted half the time if you're using the Edgimp stuff. That's main and the extra. And then for the side, play 3 Ash Blossom, just because it's a really good card this format. I found myself only siding in tubes. I didn't really know what side out today.
That makes sense.
On top of the Ash, I also run 2 Ghost Spell.
Good generic card.
Just for Kashira for the most part. I mean, it's not bad at all.
Also beats Tri Brigade, destroys Tri Brigade.
I've also been playing through Raigeki. It's a great card. Anytime I top decked it today, it's just helped me win games going second. The side deck, honestly, I have more built for going second than first because I feel like the deck kind of lacks going second sometimes. But
I heard Raigeki also got you against
Runic for high.
Yeah, for high,
this he had all monster negates and no spell negates. I popped this guy and I went full combo. So
he was pretty salty about that.
1 Harpy because back row removal.
Yeah, gotta have back row removal.
I played Called By because you're not going to be banishing a whole lot of stuff, but since Sword Soul's been come back up, this is good. Going second, if they try Astral Brand Fusion, it's good. It protects it. Just wish it was more consistent and not limited. 2 Book of Clips because I only have 2, and well, there's there's more than just this guy to get rid of Kashira. Like I said, you have Albaz, you got Raigeki, you have just more stuff.
I'll hit you up with the 3rd if you need it.
That's cool.
Or that's probably what Matt's about to do.
I also don't like having it. Huh?
Where's your comment?
I mean,
I have
they're mismatched, so
I have so many of those.
They can also ash that, so.
True.
1 Brand Banishment for going first. It's just great Super Poly that's searchable. I love it. I have not been playing it as much recently, but it came up a good bit. 2 D Barrier to fill in the 2 slots in the side.
And yeah, this makes me even more salty because you were playing 2 and you drew it in game 3, but when I went first and I decided in 3 D Barrier and a Trap Trick, and I didn't draw a single D Barrier, and I drew 2 cards off of Evil Longone and Mojang, and I didn't draw it.
Bro, I think I can taste your salt through the camera.
There's just no way. Like, I'm actually, now that I'm seeing you playing 2, I'm actually pissed. I play 4 copies, technically 6 because I can draw 2. Okay.
Last format, I did not like this card because I was playing Branded against Tearlament, and it hurt me just as much as it hurt them. And they still made crap like freaking Time Thief or Baguska. So it was just kind of like, well, that's it. It's a lot better this format because you got Sword Soul, you have Sprite playing mostly Xyz now. You have Trap Tricks also playing lots of Xyzes. Also it's good for any deck that's not playing Fusion.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much my whole deck profile.
All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.